Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Yeah, I got it all from my shoes to my drawers. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Yeah, I got it all from my shoes to my drawers.
Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Yeah, I got it all from my shoes to my drawers. Hit the jury man, told him blink out my smile. I hit Georgia Yo's, told him put me on call. Yep, I stay G'd up, homie, from my feet up. Closet stay full of AJs and Adidas. Haters can't see us, so they try to beat us. Trying to dress how we dress, but they can't defeat us. I can keep it gangster, Dickies and Chuck Taylors, boy. Or I can true religion it in black Pradas, boy. I'm looking clean from my head to my toe. Walking out my closet looking like I walked out of stove. Yeah, I'm looking like I'm off the showroom floor. And most clothes that I rock you never seen before. I'm a wardrobe pro that only rock top names. And my closet off the chain, that's why I'm killing the game, man.
Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Yeah, I got it all from my shoes to my drawers. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Yeah, I got it all from my shoes to my drawers.
Walking through my closet, gallery of shopping. See artist J, bopper steady bopping. That's what they do, cause my religion's true. What? 2011, new Gucci shoes, Gucci shades to match, fat black and white diamonds, Kung Fu Panda, tag perfect timing. Then I switch it up, Marc Jacob on the shirt, old school Guess jeans, Ralph Lauren take a squirt. Show to make them hurt, they gon' need a doctor. Chucks with the skulls, looking like a rocker. I can kill them softly, Dockers with the polo, Ballet boat shoes, I'm a fashion show promo.
Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Yeah, I got it all from my shoes to my drawers. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Yeah, I got it all from my shoes to my drawers.
Fly in a Falcon, swag off the charts. Characters be acted, just play your part. Never mind the hating, fit game's absurd. We rock more brands than the Texas cattle herd. Just as much leather, got it in the lag. Sitting on them inches, foes to be exact. Kenny Code loafers, stay fashion stunting. Cartier diamonds, you can see us coming.
I got the Prada shoes, I got the Prada shades. Yellow diamonds in my ears look like lemonade. You see I'm player made, you know I stay paid. I'm looking fresh to death with my taper fade. $400 jeans, yeah, them special made. You hear the swag in my voice, that's H-time raised. I see you look amazed when I hit the door. And walking through my closet like walking through a store.
Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Yeah, I got it all from my shoes to my drawers. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Yeah, I got it all from my shoes to my drawers. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Yeah, I got it all from my shoes to my drawers. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Yeah, I got it all from my shoes to my drawers.
What's going on, Lavacci Kicks family, man? Today we are going to be talking about a few things. First off, I want to talk about obviously the shoe that I have posted up right behind me, man. The Jordan 5 yellow. Sorry, I'm a little lost right now. The Jordan 5 Tokyos, man. I'm sorry, y'all. It's been a long day, man. It's been a long day. I've been trying to get this thing set up right. But yeah, I put in a few raffles that are still open right now. If you guys have not already entered into these raffles, I would say do so immediately, man. It is dire in this situation because there's not many pairs out there. Only about, on the back end, it's only about 4,300 to 6,000. I know that number's a little bit confusing, but either one, man, a lot of people want this shoe right here. This is Grail status for many, many individuals. So if you don't enter into as many raffles as you can, then you're probably doing yourself a disservice, just depending on maybe Sneakers app or something like that, because that one obviously going to tap out real quick, man. So make sure that you enter into those raffles. We got one at Ama Munier. We have one at Packer. Packer has a raffle up right now. That one closes in 2 days. There were a few more open, but most of those have closed already. This one is for social status, man. So tap into that social status. And again, Ama Munier, social status, and what is this? Packer. So make sure you guys tap into those so that you don't miss out on these sneakers, man, because they will be moving pretty quickly on the Sneakers app alone, man. It's not gonna do you any good just to tap in on Sneakers app and think that you have a decent shot with these. Don't play with these fives. Y'all see what they did for the black metallics, and they had way more pairs. So I'm expecting these things to start off maybe in the $310 range and then work its way on up, man. So the best time to get these is now, and always the best price to get them at is retail or below. This is not a GR, so below is very skeptical. I did see a few pairs oddly move for below retail. I don't know what happened there, but some people did get off their pairs pretty early on StockX. Let me see if I can find that real quick. But yeah, some pairs went low. I don't even know if that's still gonna pop up, but let's check it. Jordan 5 Tokyos 5. It's gonna pop up right away. Yep, right here. Tokyo. I'm gonna look for full all. See, right now I see 346. I think this is probably gonna be the price range that they sell at. Yeah, I don't even see those numbers anymore, man. Maybe that was a glitch on my end. I did see some low balls. I don't see that here at all now. Maybe they phased out. This is for 922 on up, man. So it's not a lot of time that passed in between, and these things have been selling like hotcakes. So that shows you where these things are gonna be when they actually drop. It's not gonna stop. These things are gonna settle, I think, maybe around 400 and some, 450 on the low end, and then on the high end, you might even see as time goes on, you don't pull that trigger, they might shoot up a little bit higher. So make sure, if you really wanted this shoe, man, this is a grailed sneaker, man. These things released in 2011. Nobody was able to get them because they only dropped in Tokyo. So if you really wanted this shoe, man, now is the time to capitalize on that, because you're not gonna get a better chance to grab these at retail or below. Retail, obviously, but yeah, man, let's see. So after that, let's see, moving on. So Jordan was actually spotted, I talked about this a bit yesterday, rocking these things at New Hampshire for the NASCAR playoffs in the Tokyo 5. And obviously, man, as I stated before, Jordan did not have on any socks, and again, that to me doesn't make sense. But man, he is the GOAT, so I cannot question what he is doing, and it is his shoe, so how dare I, right? But yeah, man, he was rocking these things, and people are already going crazy over him. Some guys even caught in saying like, that's it for the hype for these shoes. They just went up even more. I don't think that can be more understated, because these things are gonna be going crazy when they actually do drop. But yeah, man, make sure y'all tap into each of those raffles so y'all don't miss out on that, man. Hopefully everybody having a good night tonight, man, and everybody is enjoying their Wednesday, to say the least, man. I just came from church with some youth tonight, and it's something I just started getting into, And I mean, I love it. It really brings joy to my heart to see these kids actually coming to church and talking about God, man. And that's something that I think is missing from our youth these days, man. So to see them actually in there and trying to see God at such a young age, in my mind, I'm looking at the media and I'm looking at the songs that are coming out, and I'm like, man, these kids are lost. But to see the ones that are going, man, they are going to be able to lead their peers into that light as well, man. So moving on, I see this is something I did want to talk about. So right now we obviously have the Travis Scott Fragments dropping. Let me pull that up real quick. The Travis Scott Fragments supposedly dropping in November now, according to his post. And people are really questioning when exactly that is going to take place. Now, with that being said, it's really up in the air, man. It is really up in the air as far as what days they're going to take place. But Travis Scott is kind of leaving little cookies and clues as far as when he's going to drop these things. In the post that he originally made, as you can see, it says releasing in Cactus Jack AJ1. The story continues in Tokyo, November 2025. Now, a lot of speculation has been going off of that based off of the information that he gave right there. And people are trying to tie this thing together. It's really some Inspector Gadget stuff going on. They're really trying to figure this thing out. And one of the things that they came up with was his Sirius Maximus tour that he's doing this year. He's going to be stopping in Tokyo, Japan on November 8th. So hopefully we'll see a drop around that time, and we'll actually get this shoe on his website. So usually he drops it on his website first, and then afterwards we may get a sneaker release as well as a Tier 0 store release, which everybody in the beginning of what it was last month or so before that, where they were talking about these things may not even be releasing in any Tier 0 stores nor on Sneakers app because there's no stock loaded on the back end. And that's usually a telltale sign when stuff is going to drop. A lot of these cats, including myself, have access to that information to see Nike's back end. So that's where those stock numbers and stuff come from. And usually they load the stock weeks before, maybe a week before at the latest. And then we can see actually how many shoes are dropping or whatever they loaded on that end, and when it should, well, according to the dates, when they should be dropping. And now we don't see any. Obviously they didn't drop on Sneakers app, or that's why they're speculating that they're not going to drop on Sneakers app. But people are kind of backtracking. Like I'm one of those ones who agree that these might not even be on the Sneakers app nor in any Tier 0 stores, simply because we didn't see these shoes on the back end. And that's, like I said, usually a telltale sign. And if they were supposed to be dropping on September 20th, we don't see them, then obviously they're not dropping. But people are saying that it may still happen. So we'll see, man. November 8th, Tokyo. He's going to be in Tokyo. And then he has a bunch of other tour dates. Hopefully anybody here who can catch these, man, he's going all over the world with this, man. Sirius Maximus tour is going crazy this year. Dubai, Abu Dhabi, UAE, Mumbai, and man, he's going crazy. Travis Scott is going crazy. But the particular date that we're interested in is going to be that November 8th date that he's going to be in Tokyo. And people are saying even booking tickets out there just to see the show, to get a chance to access the shoe. I think that's a little bit excessive, simply because it's some money to get out there for sure. And you probably would rather just pay resale, unless you just really wanted to go see Travis Scott. Now that's another thing. If you really wanted to go see Travis Scott, then by all means fly out to Tokyo, enjoy yourself, have a blast. But I'm not flying that far to go see another man. But I love all love for Travis Scott and what he's doing. But like I said, these things right here are going crazy on the resale market. I think because of fear of missing out. Let me shrink this down so you guys can actually see these numbers. All right, so these things are going crazy on the resale market, man. Right now, 7.5 is going for $2,254. 8, $2,208. These smaller sizes are usually easy. 6 is going for 4 racks, man. So not many people have that 6. I don't even see anybody with a 5.5 or below. But the highest size that they have is a 6 and on up, and the prices are ridiculous. $2,000, and this shoe was retailing at $155 plus tax. It's probably putting you at what, 160 something or something like that. It's nothing crazy though. It's nothing like, it's nothing crazy, right? But yeah, these things are going crazy on the resale market. And I think that was intentional on Travis Scott's part, by building the hype and delaying the potential September 20th release date to farther. It just makes much more want for the shoe. He does an excellent job of building that anticipation and the exclusivity, which everybody says they don't want. But at the end of the day, you see the shoes that actually sell out are the shoes that are limited and hyped up with a good story and collaboration. So it's just how people are, man. They say they want the shoe, but they let shoes that are OGs like the Jordan 5 Fire Red sit, man. Let me go see if these things are still sitting on the sneakers app real quick. Still sitting on the sneakers app. Do we got the sneakers app open? Boom, 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 boom. I think I closed it down. Let me check the sneakers out. Nike sneakers. Oh, that's the SBs right there. That's the back end link, man. See, that's the stuff you get when you're in these groups. But I just want to see sneakers. I just want to see sneakers. So I just want to see sneakers. Boom. All right, so let's check the stock. In stock, we got the El Vuelos, which were going for $400 at one point, now going below retail, which is insane to me. Because that was kind of a hype sneaker, to be honest with you, but they didn't put a lot of story into that one, and then they put a lot of stock out on the back end, so not a lot of people went after this one. These are the ones I'm more surprised about. The Jordan 5 Fire Red with the black tongue. We haven't seen these things in decades, at least a decade, man. These things were, I think it was like 2013 when they last dropped. We still got sizes 11 and 10 and all, man. People are getting these things out of store for below retail. And the same thing happened with the Grace, man. We talk about we want this inclusivity, make more sneakers, but we let them sit when they do drop. And it's not a tale of the youth or how they looking at the shoes nowadays. It's just about how they produce these shoes, how many shoes they produce, and the hype they put behind it. They didn't put much work into this silhouette because it is an OG, so they probably felt like it already had leeway. And then they produced way too many. It was a GR. It was a general release sneaker. Yeah, I didn't expect any less, man. I did a video beforehand saying I believe these were gonna sit, and I was correcting that. And I'm not happy about being right on that one, but I was definitely on the money with the Jordan 5 Fire Reds, man. Let's get this one out of here. Okay, so Sirius Maximus Tour, November 8th is what we're gonna be looking for. And then a few more things. So today, the Infinite Archives opened up the raffle for the Infinite Archive Jordan 17 Retro Low SP. So these are a collaboration sneaker. I think they're pretty dope. I heard people talking about them. Not a lot of people are mentioning them because they're a Jordan 17. And I think a lot of people, well, from my era, only look at shoes below the Jordan 14 as legible Jordan sneakers that they want. Everything above that number. Now, I might be wrong. Now, I'm from my era. I was born, I ain't gonna, y'all might be telling my age right now, but from my era, that's the shoes that they looked at. The 14s on down were money. Everything else wasn't even looked at, right? So they did do a raffle for these, man, and I'll go ahead and post this raffle link up right now because it is still open. It was actually supposed to be open for only an hour, but oddly enough, man, they opened this thing up. They closed it, said they were picking winners, and then out of nowhere, man, it opened back up. So it's a weird take right here, man, but a beautiful sneaker all together. Let me see if it let me scroll. Beautiful sneaker all together. Beautiful sneaker. I mean, the 17, I think is a decent silhouette, to be honest with you. Decent silhouette. Nice ankle support, nice colorway. Nice design. Look at the bottom on this thing. The bottom is crazy. And I had a guy already ask me to get him a pair of these. So that's what I'm working on right now, man. But I don't think it'll be too hard just because, like I said, the hype isn't really there. This is a kind of specialty sneaker. If you like 17s, then you probably are one of 10,000 people that may like 17. So you may be able to have a good chance of grabbing these right here. Most people think these things aren't going to do too well right here, but I think it's a really nice sneaker. Hopefully they come with the suitcase, man, because the 17s, I know the blue ones, the UNC blue ones did come with a suitcase along with a few others. So we'll see what the packaging looks like on this collaboration right here. And they dropped it for only $255, right? The 17s usually retail around $300, $305, probably now with the additional Nike tax. But they dropped these things for only $355. That's $60 below retail. $60 below retail, around, what is it, 55, about 55, $50 below retail, right? So definitely, if you haven't already, this raffle is still up. If you wanted these shoes, then you can go ahead and get in this one right here, and make sure you tap into that, because that's probably a good chance. Straight from Infinite, you have a good chance, and then they'll probably drop on Sneakers app at a later date for around $305. So this is the cheapest and best chance, man. That's kind of taking away all the shipping and everything, plus maybe the tax that you'll probably pay on that drop right there. So moving on, man. A few other things I want to look at on sneaker news I saw. Obviously, these things right here, and I want some opinions on this one right here. The Jordan 11 Rare Air. Now, personally, I think these things are very nice sneaker. Actually, I really like this sneaker. The colorway is really nice, but I don't think that they will do make too much noise. Now, you like what you like and you buy what you like, you probably have a good chance of getting these at retail. I don't think they'll drop below retail, but we'll see, man. The Rare Air line that they dropped this whole year has been proven very disappointing. Quality wise, the Jordan 4s weren't just amazing, and these things right here, it looks like the quality is really good. For the 3s, they were a little bit better, but I don't know how they're going to drop and what they're going to look like when they do come out, but we'll see, and we'll see what the numbers look like. But I definitely like the 11s. I am still an 11 guy, regardless of all the skeptics and saying that the 11s went out, but I love Jordan 11s, and these, it's no different, man. I really like the colorway. I really like the silhouette, obviously. So we'll see what they do when they actually come out, man. I'm excited about this one. I'm excited about that one for sure. So get into it a little bit. Sneaker news. These going to be releasing in October. Let's check StockX real quick. You know, I'm a StockX guy, man. I like to see the data. Jordan 11 Rare Air. So right now they're pushing 300 range. But like I said, I believe these will drop down. I don't think they're going to do crazy numbers when they actually come out. The silhouette, I mean, the colorway is pretty nice, but I don't know, man. I don't think they're going to be crazy like everybody's trying to push them out to be. A retail price $230, and they're releasing next weekend. Not this weekend, but the next weekend coming up. This weekend coming up, we're looking for the Jordan 5 Tokyos, right? So October 1st, be looking out for those, man, if you really want them. I think you have a good chance on Sneakers app to grab those shoes right there. And then, let's see. So after those, I want to take a look at these bad babies. Golly, the taxis, man. All hail the taxis, man. The Taxi 12s are back October 8th, so that following weekend after the Rare Air release, which I think people are really going to hold out on those 11s just because these are coming right after. We'll see these shoes right here, the Jordan 12 Taxis. Man, these are true to the shape is a little bit different. That's what people are complaining about. OG heads always got something to complain about, man. I love y'all to death. I know y'all brought the culture to where it needs to be at, but y'all stay complaining about the shape of the shoe. The shape ain't the same, man. It's the same shoe. It's the same shoe, right? And they did some better than they did the ones before. We didn't get these, man. We were getting some Frankenstein renditions of these things, man. The best one we got to date was the Royalty, the Taxi Royalty. That was the closest we got. to the actual taxis. Now we're actually getting the taxis. They're saying the side mud guard is a little bit bigger, but that's not a big problem, man. I seen these things in hand. I think Unbreakable had a pair in hand, and they were still buttery. They were beautiful, man. I really like this sneaker, and I think these are definitely going to be one of those ones. They're going to do numbers similar to the Flu Games, but I believe a bit better. And like I said, I'm a StockX man, so we'll check those numbers here in a bit. But look at these shoes. Just a clean colorway. Clean colorway. Definitely double up worthy, man. I really believe so. Always when I see these on feet, they go crazy. On feet, these things go crazy. Simple design, very simple. You can wear them pretty much with anything, and they stand out just by themselves. So this is definitely a shoe that I'm looking forward to seeing, and I will be grabbing a personal pair of these, as well as putting a few in the inventory to make sure I have some for my people. Right, so the Jordan 12 taxis are going to be dropping October 8th. That's not this weekend coming up, but the following weekend. This weekend coming up, like I said again, is going to be the Jordan 11 Rare Airs. Rare Airs are coming out next, right? And then we'll go ahead and, man, talk about another shoe, man, but I really like that one. Another shoe that is coming out. It's causing a little bit of buzz, man. A little bit of buzz coming out for the Kirkland Signature Costco Wholesale. The Nike SB collab that nobody asked for, but the potential is there. I seen a post, man. It was like a comment on it. It was the garage door opened up real slow, and then somebody tapping some New Balances, because these things are so plain. But I do see the collectors going after this one fairly strongly, and trying to get their hands on the Kirkland Signature Costco Wholesale Nike Dunk SBs. Man, so I don't know. I might grab a pair just to put in the collection and just to say I got them. But they have a few different little here and there's to make the shoe pop a little bit more. Obviously, the Kirkland is on the side. When I first saw these shoes, they were in the rotisserie chicken box. So I don't think they're gonna come in a rotisserie chicken box. I doubt it, man. Highly doubt that. But I thought it was a good little play on it. And as you can see, the Kirkland Signature branding on the side, fat cushion SB tongue on there. Nike, what is that? Looks like the swoosh is flipped upside down or something. And then you have Kirkland Signature skateboarding shoe. And then they have the size range on there, and they have 135, obviously, to kind of play off of how the stuff is priced out at Costco, so you can see the exact price and what you're getting. But yeah, man, I am interested to see how these shoes come out. Very plain shoe, sweatsuit worthy. These are definitely gonna make the gym fit look just that much better. To be honest with you, the sneakerheads are probably gonna bring this one to the gym fit, but we'll see how that turns out, man. And let's see, anything else that I want to discuss before I tap out with you guys tonight? I think that might be it. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I got two more. So I talked about this last night. We finally getting in-hand images of the Fragment Jordan 1 High Union Fragment Jordan 1 High, man. We've seen these things on feet a few times in the past, but we haven't got any good images. So these are just some straight up images of this shoe. Let me see if I can make this thing. I'm gonna shrink it down so you guys can see the full shoe. But we haven't gotten any in-hand images of this shoe. So this is what they look like. Nothing special, nothing spectacular, but the collaboration has been long missed and people have been asking for this shoe. But in hand, to me, it's not like something crazy, but obviously hype beasts are gonna make this thing what it is, and they're gonna buy it regardless of what they look like, just because it's a collaboration. Right, just because it's a collaboration, people are going to be going after this thing crazy, and we haven't seen a Fragment design in a minute. I'm not sure. I think the last one was not the Jordan ones, but the last ones I remember seeing is the Jordan 3 Fragments. So we'll see how it goes, man. And these kind of resemble those, man. I really wanted those, but I didn't get them. And these right here kind of resemble it, so I might put my hands on this, because even though the Jordan 1 is presumably dead, and they just make it worse and worse. Let me see if I got that other. I'm gonna show y'all something else before we get out of here though. But yeah, even though the Jordan 1 is presumably dead, man, I do love Jordan 1 still to this day, and I will probably be adding this to my collection for sure. For sure, I'll be seeing that in my collection. All right, moving on, man. We got the Jordan 11 Gammas that are supposed to be returning December 13th of this year. This one I am probably the most excited about out of everything we've seen this year. The Jordan 11 Gammas are the shoe for me, man. I'm beyond ecstatic, man. I was talking to my pops at the beginning of the year, and I was telling him how I had a pair of these in high school when they first dropped. And I waited in line with my buddy, man. We waited all night for these shoes. And we finally got to the front of the door. We got the shoes in our hands, and we were so excited. He had his, and we went to SneakerCon probably the following day or something like that. Maybe the following weekend. No, it had to be the following day because I had not put them on my feet just yet. I would have, but I didn't put them on my feet. And a guy walked up to me, said he'll pay $300. At that time, I was working. I knew the value of $1, and I was like, hell with these shoes. I made a quick flip. I made a quick flip, and I regretted it ever since, man. And my partner was like, man, why you sell them shoes? Why you sell them shoes? I was like, man, look, I had to get the bread. And he had 2 pairs. He had 1 pair. He lost 1 pair. He was just disrespectful with it, man. But I'm just so happy to have this pair back this year, and I am very excited to see what they look like in hand. From the pictures we are seeing, I'm approved. 2 thumbs up of what they look like just from the pictures, man, because they look just like what I let go in the past. But these will definitely be going on the toe when I get my hands on them. And I'm excited, man. So Jordan 11 Gamma's coming back, man. Be looking forward to that one. That's going to be a big drop this year, I believe. And then, let's see, before we tap out, man, I saw something. These things right here, man, the Jordan brand is dead ass. I don't know what Sneaker News got going on with the caption, the comments, but Jordan brand is dead ass with the Air Jordan 1 Brooklyn for winter. So this is exclusively a woman's shoe, but I just can't rock with it, man. The platforms, I guess, are coming back, and they do have some people loving the platform shoes, and hey, to each his own, man, but I can't get with what the Jordan 1 silhouette. They just could have made a whole new platform shoe, in my personal opinion, but to slap a high-rise Jordan 1 on top of a platform and call it the Air Jordan 1 Brooklyn, I think is just criminal, man. It's criminal. People are getting paid to make this stuff up, and I would assume that they get paid enough to come up with a new design and not do a silhouette like the Jordan 1 like that, man. But people are digging these. It's on both sides, man. It's on both sides. Some people like them. And yeah, see, this lady right here said, oh my God, I actually love these. Others said, these are at Ross already. And I kind of agree with that, man. I really don't see these things doing too much. Outside of the niche group that loves the platform shoe, I don't see too many people trying to pick this one up. But yeah, man, that was all I had, man. I appreciate you guys for tapping in with me tonight and staying locked in, because I am building, and Lavacci Kicks is building the family out to a mafia, if you know what I mean, man. We're trying to be really big, and we're really pushing to put in the work to do that, man. And that's why I'm here tonight with no audience to keep myself held to my word and go live every night. We will figure this thing out. I will figure out how to get this done. So if you're actually tapping into this one, you're just catching the beginning of the wave, and you are grandfathered into what is to be something major. So I appreciate you guys for watching and tapping in. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow before you get up out of here. And man, continue to show love, continue to show support, and stay blessed, man. We out. Peace.
Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Yeah. I got it all from my shoes to my drawers. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Yeah, I got it all from my shoes to my drawers.
Walking through my closet like walking through the mall. Yeah, I got it all from my shoes to my drawers. Hit the jury man, told him blink out my smile. I hit Georgia Yo's, told him put me on call. Yep, I stay G'd up, homie, from my feet up. Closet stay full of